Okay, so in this video, first off, I'm gonna share with you this video because I think it's important. I think it's important to have a very good communication with the school and your children, because really as parents, we see our kids at home, but we don't really know what they're doing at school, right? So it's really important to be in touch and to be that parent that's not like, well, you you know, to listen really and get all the information and ask questions. And so you are about to hear a phone call from, well, I think this is an assistant principal of my daughter's school. There are all these things going on social media, which I'm sure that you guys know. And I mean, there has been incidences of trends on social media that have hurt children very bad. Well, for me, it is not, this conversation is not sitting well because it's just not cool. So just take a second and listen to the conversation, and then we will come back to a conversation between us.
And it wasn't anything that serious in the sense of like she's not like having problems with anybody or going back and forth with anybody.
Okay.
But her and her group of friends have participated in this this slap game essentially. And just to give you like a little bit of background, it came from social media.
Okay.
And essentially what they do is they put their hands like on each other's thigh, right? It's all girls.
Uh-huh.
And they try to like create like a handprint on the thigh, and so like either they slap the thigh or they hold the thigh long enough for it to create a handprint.
Uh-huh.
Part of it too is like if there's some sort of reaction or something like that, then the other person gets slapped in the face. That part didn't happen.
Okay.
That's just a trend that came from social media.
Stupid social media.
Oh yeah, and I really wish that, you know, there was some sort of purpose to it, and there's not. And
yeah.
I barely understand it myself.
What is it called, so I can research it so I know what I'm talking about?
It's like they said it's called like the passenger game or something like that.
Okay.
It's really dumb. But she was one of the participants in it. So part of the reason why I wanted to call was because, you know, it was being done to her, and so we had sent them to the nurse to get checked out, things like that, and everything's fine. Because they're not really trying to cause like any like sort of damage. But when I spoke to all the students, I said, what if I called home and said that you had gotten slapped or smacked? Like, how would your parents respond to that?
Yeah.
You know? And so why are we doing it to each other?
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah. Especially if they're friends. Why would you want to hurt your other friend? And then if she came home and I see these marks on her body, I'm going to be, you know, upset.
Yeah, absolutely. And from that piece, I wanted to confirm that this is what it came from.
Okay.
And then the second, I was just going to assign a consequence for all of them for participating.
Yeah.
So just to let you know how it works, technically, like, whenever they go hands-on, normally it's followed by either, like, an in-school suspension or an out-of-school suspension. Mm-hmm. But in this case, I was just going to put them in-school suspension for the rest of the day, which is only about 2 periods. And so, like, this doesn't get recorded or anything like that on Power School because we can't, like, if I were to give her ISS for the full day, then
right.
it would get
recorded.
recorded.
I definitely want her to learn a lesson of following trends.
Yeah.
That it's not okay to be following a stupid trend like that, especially, and she knows better. So I'm pretty sure she's kind of shook right now that you're even, you know, that you're calling me about this, because she knows. We're not followers, we're leaders, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, whatever consequence you think is fit for it. I know, you know, because I worked in the school for a little bit. I know that you'll handle it.
That's right.
Yeah, I know that you'll handle it the right way.
Yeah, but also, like, I wanted to take into account, too, that the fact that, like, she's not really one to get in a whole lot of trouble.
No, she's not.
Yeah, this is really the first thing. And then even this is, like, it's not like she has any issues or you know, going back and forth with anybody. This is really just a dumb social media game.
Yeah, it really is, but you know what? It starts with a dumb social media game. And I teach her, do not try to follow trends like that. And, you know, what's next? You know? Like, you know what I mean? So I want her, she's going to be punished. She's going to be punished at school, and when she comes home, she's going to be punished. Because I don't play that. So, yeah. So I appreciate you calling me because, you know. And where was this done? In a class, or?
See, that I did not get info on, so I apologize for that. But I want to guess that this happened in class. or during enrichment. Those are my 2 guesses.
Okay, only because how did you even find out? A teacher or something?
Yeah, somebody had reported they had went down to the nurse and they had a handprint on their leg, and so they had said, "Oh no, we're playing this game."
So that person got caught out by accident.
Correct.
I got
Correct.
it. Okay.
Because like part of it too is they're playing the game. Some of them are wearing pants, right?
Yeah.
So like they're like, "Oh well, I don't know if I have a handprint because I'm wearing pants or something like that."
Yeah.
The person that went down to the nurse was wearing shorts,
Uh-huh.
so it was hard. Like, it was hard to find, but it's like a whole handprint.
Right.
So now we at the school are like alarmed, and we're like, "Why do you have a handprint on your thigh?" Thinking like, "What's going on?"
Are you getting B? Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Nah, we're playing this game," and we're like, "Oh, awesome."
My God.
So,
Yeah, and I wonder how many got smacked. Well, hopefully nobody got smacked across the face, but
yeah, they all said that they did not. Nobody took it that far.
yeah.
We're just trying to stop it before it gets, to be too much. You know what I mean?
Yep, I would definitely have a conversation with her.
Sounds good.
And so she'll be in ISS for the rest of the day, or?
Yeah, but it's only it's like 2 more periods left of the day, so
Okay.
it's not anything major.
Yeah, but just the fact that you just let her know. I'll talk to your mom.
Yeah.
So she knows. So when she's in ISS, it's not all fun and games like, oh, I'm going to be done. Because she's not going to be done. Because she's going to have to come home and she's going to get her phone taken away and she's going to be mad about it. So hopefully my child will not get caught up in this social media nonsense again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Okay. And the fun begins, guys.
So, now that you heard that, alright guys, so I try to do some research, but I can't find anything that has to do with leg slapping or whatever. I did, however, find the smack your face challenge or whatever, where, you know how they do it on the fights where these people are just smacking the shit out of each other in their face. Now, I don't know if they're trying to replicate that on the leg. I have no clue, but all I could say is, like, if my daughter walks in there in the house and I check her legs and her legs got marks on them, we're gonna have some issues. If they don't, she might be off the hook a little bit, but the fact that the principal called me, or the vice principal, whoever it was, called me, she got caught out. But I'm gonna hear her story. But I don't care. I don't care. Like, the fact that she was even involved in it, nah, that shows that she's being a follower and not a leader. So yeah. Anyway, I'll give you guys an update later. The life of a parent. Okay, so she's home. So she comes in the door and she says, "What did he tell you, Mom?" I said, "No, I want to hear your story first, and then I'll tell you what he told me." So she proceeds to tell me that she saw this trend on TikTok and she decided to ask her friend if her friend wanted to do the trend, which was slapping each other's leg. Something, it's called the princess, it's called the passenger princess challenge. And when you look it up, it doesn't show slapping, but it does. Like, that's what it has to do with. Anyway, so she proceeds to tell me that her and her friend did it. They did the challenge. And then another friend saw them doing the challenge and she wanted to join in. And so she asked Angie to do the challenge with her and smack her on the leg. So Angie did. And then I guess 2 other girls did it. And that one girl that Angie smacked went to the nurse and asked for an ice pack because her leg was stinging. So basically her friend ratted on her, which is not her friend. And I said, okay. Because first she was like, "Am I in trouble?" And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, "Give me your phone." I said, "Yeah, give me your phone." And she's like, "But why?" it's not my fault. It's so-and-so's fault for going to the nurse. And I'm like, you're not getting the lesson here. So let me just say, I am glad. Basically, my daughter was the ringleader, okay? Just like I said, you don't know until you know. But I am glad that she wasn't the follower, although she followed a TikTok trend, which I'm not really happy about because, you know, some of these trends could be really dangerous. But I am disappointed that she didn't use her brain. Like, if any teacher saw her smacking even her friend who was in on the challenge, she would have gotten in trouble regardless. So it doesn't matter if the other girl told. Like, the fact of the matter is, she was putting her hands on somebody else, which she shouldn't have been. And the fact was that she tried a TikTok challenge. And she's like, I already got in trouble at school. And I'm, yeah, but you're going to give me your phone. But if I don't, you know how they start getting, if I don't have my phone tomorrow, I'm going to get kidnapped when I'm going to school. I said, we're in the now. I got your phone right now. Let's stay right now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not the week later. We're going to stay in the now. Because of course, I'm going to give her phone to go to school. Actually, I could give her the Obama phone. The state phone, I could give her the state phone. Ooh, she'll be so mad. But anyway, I still haven't told Kilo. She's like, are you going to tell Daddy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to tell Daddy. And she don't, like, Kilo will have a very long, dragged out conversation. But I got her phone. So, and if she thinks I'm dumb, I know she's on her iPad right now, okay? Victoria, her friend just tried to call her. I don't know her passcode. Anyway, that's the update. I don't know what Dad's gonna say, but as far as it goes right now, he's gonna drill her about TikTok, and I'm sure he's gonna make her delete TikTok. So, you know. Yeah, guys. Happy parenting.
Be mad at yourself.
Dad's talking to her.
You know what I mean? That's how you learn to be a better person. You gotta take ownership. And that's a constant reminder. Oh, okay, just because they're my friends doesn't mean they're not gonna get me in trouble. And it's not like she went in, that's called like she dry snitched on me. She didn't go in there and say, look what Angie did. She went there dry snitching and it's like, oh yeah, my leg. Oh, now I gotta ask questions. Oh yeah, Angie did. She dry snitched on me.
She did it on purpose. She did that junk on purpose. I'm sure she got slapped before. She knows it stings.
My thing is, I don't care. It can't be my kid. It can't be my kid.
Exactly.
My kid is far from done. That's why it's important.
So I got her tablet too.
And to put yourself first. If you just possibly get in trouble, don't work for me. I want to know that not only do I want to know that you can make good decisions, I want to also know that you're not afraid to make good decisions. And I know you have that power. I expect better things. I don't want to get in trouble with so dumb as this, you know? You're going to get in trouble when you get in trouble because you want to defend yourself and somebody's trying to bully you. Now that I can get behind that, you know?
Okay, so that went better than expected with her father. I think we're both just relieved that it wasn't her being a follower. She is definitely feeling the rebound of not having her tablet and phone right now. I think she learned a lesson, but just be wise, guys. Anyway, I usually don't blast my children, but I think this was a good learning experience for, you know, parents. So, and it's not anything crazy or anything, but yeah, going by what the assistant principal, it was the assistant principal, going by what he said, I was very kind of upset because first of all, she was the one doing the slapping. Okay, and he didn't blast her for that. He made it seem like she was following. But he actually knew that she was the one who smacked the girl. So, I don't know. Not that I want my daughter to be smacking anybody, but it was all... It wasn't like the guy said. It wasn't to intentionally hurt someone. It was just stupid trend. But just so you know, if your child comes home and they have marks on their body, most likely it's a TikTok trend. Freaking TikTok.
Oh, hey.
So, Angie, how do you feel about this?
Disrespected by you.
Why?
Because you took away my phone and you made me do homework when I got home.
Yeah.
And you took away my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.